We're going to learn how to add styling to our HTML. So we're not going to be very extensive on the styling, but we're going to show how you can have an embedded styling and also have externals, how to add an external style sheet. So let's get going. The embedded style sheet, let's say we have an H1, which is just for normal text, and then let's say we have this is test. Okay, so here we can have an embedded style, and I did one in one of the videos, but we call the style, and then inside the style we can add a color or font size or background or a whole lot. Yeah, but mostly there's if you add more of inline styling, it might be very crumpy, so mostly recommend the external style sheet, or you can put your style sheet right in the head. So let's add color here to see how you can use inline style sheets. So I selected blue for the color, and then let me add a font size. So inside I can add a font size here, font size, and with the font size here needs to be a semicolon. Sorry, yeah, this font size, and then the size, let me do 20, maybe 20 pixels. Okay, let's see what we got on the screen. Okay, so we have a font size of 20 pixels. We can also add same styling to, you can add to paragraph 2 as well. So let's say this is a paragraph, we can still add the same styling to it. So you can just change the color to any other color here, and then I can just change this to a 40 just to differentiate, and I can duplicate this with a div, and it's gonna be the same way. So div, let's say we have a div here. Then I can also change the color, so we see it a little bit different. So then let me change this to 60. So I see. So this is how we apply inline styling. So let's look at another way we could apply styling to this. So we could, instead of using an inline styling inside, we could just take off all the inline styling and then add it to our head tag. So let me take off this. So let's say we have one H1, which is okay. Then let me say we have another P tag. So P tag here. So we have these two, right? And let's save and then reload. Let's see what's, so there's no styling to this. Okay, this is really big because we are using the H1, and then the P is a paragraph. So inside our head tag, we can add a style here, and the type, let me close this. Yes, and then the type of the style needs to be text or CSS. So type down, I type in text / CSS. Okay, inside this we could target this by using the tag, which is H1. So when I type in here H1, it's gonna refer to this one. So H1, then I put curly braces in there, and then I can add a color in here, and it should actually affect the H1 we have there. So let's say I want to use a blue or a blue violet, then I save. When I reset or reload this, you see it affects the H1 tag here in the body. The same way I can target the P tag as well by simply using the P in front of this. Very easy. And then I can add any color to this. So let's say another color. Good. So you see this one changes, and we can also add a styling to the body as well, this body tag, and you can simply let's add the body tag. So this one we refer to it real quick, and then we'll have the curly braces in here, and then we can add like a background color to the whole body. And let me use this. Okay, then we refresh. So let me see. Body. Let me change the color. It looks like it's not really showing up well. Oh no. Oh yeah, the body here. Yes, great. So we have this, so you can change it to any color, and then it needs to body here, and you can apply any other color to the body and it should work fine. So yeah, so any color to it. Well, we also do recommend that you know how to add external style sheet. So for that one, instead of having it in the header or inside the h1 or the p tag, you can have another file and you can have your css in there. So let me create a file and let me call it style.css. then I save that. This is empty, but for style.css we need to actually import it here using a tag called link, and this link have what we call the reference link, and the reference link should be referring to the file of the css. So since this is in the same folder, I'll only call the style, straightforward. So style.css, and then let me see, no, let me use this reference is the style sheet. This one is going to be referred inside the href. That's a hyper reference. So let me call the style here. Style sheet will be in here. Then I'll have the reference, the href here. That is where we have the style.css in there, and whatever we have here, we can copy all this and then transfer. Okay, before before that, let me save this, and then I have copied the style. Let's say what happened. So you go back to normal. Now I paste it in here, and I gotta take off this and then save it. Now if we go to this side, we should have the same thing effect. So in order to have a really clean code and to be able to manipulate your styling really well, you can send or move the whole styling to a different file .css. Great. So I have a special video dedicated to how to master CSS in just 1 hour, so you can check my other videos to find that one. Peace. See you in the next one.